What y'all think about the Tupac and Snoop insertion of this whole thing?
So all right, so when you look at this, right, when Drake dropped when Drake was getting ready to drop that song, that the push up song, right? They kept saying when they was leaking the song, they was like, this fake, this AI, this not Drake or whatever. And everybody kept saying this AI, right? And so finally, after they got everything cleared, they put it up on the DSPs and Drake officially claimed his work. He wrote his name on his work. Before then it was AI. So Drake said, oh, since y'all think my shit AI, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write 3 verses and I'm gonna put it out there, but the first 2 verses are gonna be people that this nigga look up to and fuck with. And so what he did, he put what's his mic? He put Tupac and Snoop, right?
So that was the backstory.
That's the backstory. Because if you look at Kendrick's album cover, who was on the album cover? It was Tupac. When you look at who gave Kendrick the keys to the city, it was Snoop. So that's why when Drake wrote them verses, he mentioned when Tupac was on the album cover and how he felt, and he's like, you let me down, basically, blah, blah, blah. And when he mentioned Snoop, he mentioned how Snoop gave him the keys to the city in front of the crowd, and he started crying and all that shit when you watch the video.
So we have the version of Drake rapping those verses.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what made me respect it more.
Okay, I gotta hear that one.
There, but I heard the, what do you call it? The reference track?
The reference track.
That shit made me be like, all right, this nigga Drake is...
So Drake did all 3 verses and they just AI'd
the nigga should have just AI'd Kendrick.
That'd be crazy.
Nigga, look, you taking too long.
I'm gonna make a diss.
I'm gonna make a diss about myself for you.
Hey, you know that.
And feature.
Yeah.
I'd have been like this. Oh, nigga, you can't even respond now. Because the nigga just responded for you.
But he did
and it was hard.
Like, when he talking like Pocky, like, you gotta give it to this light skinned nigga. That's what make it funny. Like,
okay.
And people say it's like B-Rad. Like, you know, like,
it was.
First.
I'm gonna diss myself first. Yeah. Well, that changes my opinion because I thought it was corny as fuck.
Still think it's corny.
Well, remember back in the day,
it was corny as fuck, but I didn't. The backstory makes a difference. I mean, you still could have just put your verse out, and I guess
the verse was hard.
I guess it was. I guess it was just it was a petty move. So I give it that for the sake of the backstory.
Yeah.
But prior to knowing the backstory, I thought the shit was corny as fuck. But I understand it differently now.
To finish up his thought about the timing, remember back in the day, it would be months, years. Sometimes they wait till the album come out and put the response on the album. You know what I mean? Like with Paper Trail with T.I. and Shorty Low, he waited till the album and what's happening.
To get the numbers.
But I think it's a little quicker nowadays as far as responding. Yeah, new generation. And I think he was pressed to respond, so he's like, "What's up? Where you at?"
So I also look at it like this: what's the better route to go for a response? And shout out to people in chat chiming in. What's the better route? Is it to make a hot song and then put it out like that everybody can keep playing, or just make a diss track where I'm just getting off responses to everything you said and getting some shots in?
I think it's a win to make it an actual record that hits. Because you eating off of that, and if it goes down as one of your biggest hits or it charts or something, then that's a bigger win. As far as putting on a project, I don't want you on my project 20 years from now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I'd rather it just be a single that charts and that shit, and I eat off of that, and I could perform it at concerts if I choose. But as far as being on a body of work that's gonna go down in history on my catalog, as far as projects, I don't want a nigga I was beefing with on my. You don't get placed on my project.
50 did that though.
Whole album.
Petty.
But I feel like that's
King
why
Petty. Though.
I feel like that's why Drake didn't put it on streaming platforms because it's so like it's different. It don't match nothing else, and he didn't want that on platforms. Yeah. When Cass was pressing, like
nigga should have dropped Scary Hours 5.
He was like, all right, here you go.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's where to go. I'll let it chart, but it ain't going on a project.
But what's crazy is I agree with y'all on that because the other day I was listening to Champagne, the Rick Ross one.
Champagne Moments.
And I was listening to this shit. At first, you know, me being a Rick Ross fan, I was like, all right. But as I'm listening to it, I'm like, that's where you fucked up, Ross, because you're going at a dude who make hit records. So his disses is going to hit different. And I feel like what Ross was trying to do, he was trying to bar up, but it's just the energy of the song, it just wasn't. You can't play push-ups and then play Ross did track and be like it's just
so different. Look at it like this too. Like when you hear a lot of these diss records, the rappers start off like dissing and then they just start talking. Like they stop even trying to make stuff rhyme because it's like they just start talking and just like you be like, bro, what happened to the?
They just get so hype about it, they get upset and now they just popping their shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
a song for them.
You're like, where's the song, bro? I thought this was a song.
Hey, white boy, you was in the part. I was like, damn, for real.
Like, what are we talking about now? Like,
that was funny though. That was funny.
The fix.